All right, we got a matchup between myself, Josh, and Trevor. I am a APA skill level 9. Trevor is a APA skill level 5, I believe. So I'll be going to 75 balls. Trevor's going to 46. And for those of you who don't know how an APA race works, it doesn't go by game count, it goes by ball count. So every ball is a point, 9 balls worth 2. So looks like I just made 2 on the break, sliced one in the corner, so now I'm up 3-0. I don't remember this match that great, but it looks like I can see the 3 ball here. Probably draw over to the side rail for the 4. Well, played it with top right, came back for the 4. Looks like the 9 might be in the way to draw for a shape on the 5, so I'll probably follow forward, bounce up unless the angle's too steep, then I might go behind short side. Yep, short side. Hit it a little hard though. It's tough to see from here. I mean, if it's lined up dead, I think the APA rule is as long as your stick's at a 45-degree angle, it's not considered a push or a double hit. Yeah, that's why I got my stick jacked up. Alright, looks pretty easy from here. I'm sure I can mess it up some way, but I did all the hard work. Off the rail, up for the 7 in the same pocket, but I hit that one a little hard and got a more steep angle than I wanted there. This is definitely a missable shot now. Yeah, overcut it. Well, we get our first look at Trevor. Coming to the table, Trevor's a skill level 5. He's got to make 46 points. Trevor McKibben. We got a lucky leave here and hooked him on the 9 ball, so we'll see what happens. Looks like he's doing a 1 rail kick here, trying to make it. Oh, I missed it. I got on the way back with a good hit. It brings me to the table with either a bank, safety, or a long cut up the rail. Looking at it right now, I'd probably play safety, but depends on what kind of mood I'm in, I guess. Yeah, I went for the cut. That's a hard cut. Left it wide open for Trevor. Trevor's arm's a little tight still. He hasn't had too many chances, so it was a tough shot for him. Just draw off the rail and out for the 9 in the side. Yep. Unless I do something stupid, this should be it for this rack. Oh, did something stupid. Alright, looks like I gave it to him, so we'll finish that first rack 8-2. Trevor's break. Breaking from the side rail. Solid looking break. 3 balls. And a shot at the 2. Looks like he doesn't have to do much to get on the 3. Maybe straight follow. 1 rail off the bottom and bounce back up between the 5-9. Oh, that's the 4 ball I'm looking at. He's shooting the 3, my mistake. It's a lot tougher that way. Left me a look at it. Follow 4, just drift forward a little bit. Shoot the 4 in the back corner. Looks like I can shoot this one with top and come over for the 5 in the side. Oh, I'm looking at cutting it in the other corner. It's a lot tougher shape that way. I shouldn't have played it that way, if that's the way I'm going. Yeah. One came up for the same corner. That worked out nice. Probably just stop this one and take the cut. Probably 2 rails back and forth for the 8 in this side pocket closest to us here. Oof, almost missed that one. 2 or 3 rails for the 9 in the right side corner pocket. 3 rails, overhit it a little bit. Should still have it, but it's steep. Whew. All right, 15-5, my break. Breaking from the other side. Looking for that 1 in the side or that 8 in the corner. Wing ball. 2, the other wing ball went. Well, it didn't spread that great, and there's not much shape on the 1 here. Probably end up playing a safety here. I should. I got a lucky safety on it. I'm not sure that's what I was trying to do. It didn't look convincing. If he can see the 1 through the gap there between the 9-3, then he's got a pretty good safety himself. He's looking at the kick, so he probably cannot. I mean, if he's kicking that way, he's basically kicking to make it. There's not much other future in that. Yeah, good try. Left me a shot, but the 3 ball's the next ball, and that's tied up between the 9-6. Maybe I'll come down and see if I can get to that 3. It may play off the 7. Oh, I could draw it straight back. That makes it easier. Still don't think that 3 goes though without hitting the 6. Yeah, it's a bad hit. Sound like a miscue. Miscue. Yeah, I was probably trying to put a lot of throw on it to try to throw it over there. I don't think I could have made that on a clean hit. But we'll never know. Now Trev comes with a real chance at the table, ball in hand. He's going to shoot the 3. It looks like he's going to maybe roll forward for the 4 on the side. Oh, he hit the 7. Yeah, it makes it tough. Now he's kicking to hit it. Maybe it'll go in that other side pocket past the 6. Good hit. Well, he left me a shot. Left me an out here if I can just buckle down and do it. Play the 4 in the side with straight top. Come off this short rail back down for the 5 in the opposite corner. Just like that. Well, this one I can either draw or I can play a stun off of that side rail and spin it back up. Probably this angle's pretty full. I think I'll draw more than likely. Put a little throw on it and draw it back. Nope. Feeling good this day. I played the stun, almost overhit it. Got a little lucky there. I way hit that too hard. Maybe back and forth here. I like playing back and forth a lot. Yep. A simple one rail, bottom left. Spin up off the rail for the 8. This angle's a little straighter than I'd like. I could draw down that rail. Or I could play it rail first, which is maybe the easiest way to get shape. I don't know if I could play it 8 first with follow. I think it's a little too steep for that. Looks like I might be trying it, so we'll see. Okay, I could cheat it. Got a little high on it though. Makes for a thin cut. I've been shooting half decent so far this match, so there's a good chance I'll make this shot. Alright, rack 3 in the books, 24-6. Again, I got to go to 75. Trevor's going to 46. So the match is far from over. Made that wing ball on the break. Looks like the 1's going to dress up, but the 2 is ugly. I don't even know if I would shoot this one, to be honest with you. We'll see, but realistically, a good safety option. Something to look at here. It's just because of where that 2 ball's at, and I might be able to bank that 2 ball if I get right about down where the cue ball's at now. But with this shot on the 1, it's tough to get down there. We'll see how I end up playing it. Okay, it was a tricky safety. I hit it a little hard, it looks like. Yep. Hit it too hard. That was a tough speed on that safety. He'll probably carry him off the 1 and make the 8. It's probably the easiest shot here, I think. He's got to watch his speed so he dresses that 1 ball up. Nice job. Still got that 2 ball to contend with, though. I don't think he's developed a plan for it yet. But he might be able to jack up and try to draw into it. Looks like maybe that's what he tried to do. Not a whole lot of option here, though. Not a whole lot of safeties to come away with. That's a tough spot. Okay. That turned out pretty good for him. It's an ugly mess down there, but I could thin off the side of the 2, use the 3-6, just hold the 2 behind the 5 there and just send the cue ball up table. Probably the easiest thing. Yep, like that. He's kicking to hit it here. Or you can see, maybe you can see a piece of it. Yeah, you sure can. Oh, no love out of it though. Well, that takes me back to the table with ball in hand. This should be all she wrote here, but you never know. I like to mess them up sometimes. An easy run out, so we'll see. Looks like I left myself a straight draw shape. Draw straight back for the 4. Maybe a little light. Thin cut on the 4 now, but it comes with easy shape. I can either play it down to that back rail for the 5 in the side or hit it harder and come up for the 5 in the corner. Yeah, okay. Got a little close to the work there, so I'm going to end up shooting the 5 up top, it looks like, instead of the side. Yeah, stun follow. Missed the shot, though. That's what happens when you get out of line a little bit. Sure, I wanted to play that 5 in the side. Good shape, good shot. Sometimes it gets tricky to control that cue ball when the object ball's in the pocket like that. Now here I'd probably go back and forth. I don't know if I could hold for the angle on the 9 or not. Yeah, back and forth. Underhit it a little bit, so it's still got that angle on the 9. Clutched it up. Good finish. So we're looking at 10 to 28. No, should be 12 to 28. Yeah, 12 to 28. No dead balls, so Trevor's breaking from the side again. That wing ball fell. He's got to look at the 1. I don't know if he can cut it in the side or not. It may be a bank, but it comes with good position on the 2 either way. And if that 3 goes by the 7 into that corner, this is a good looking rack. Oh, I went for the bank. Missed it. I mean, I got the cut in the side here, but the cue ball's traveling into traffic. Maybe I can get that shape to go between the 8. Oh, I'm going there. I was thinking between the 8 and 5. Either way, I want to hit this pretty firm so I don't get stuck behind a ball down there. That 2's out in the open, so I just need to look at it. Yep. Got a little lucky, but that came from hitting it firm. If I'd have hit it soft, I probably would have been behind the 9. Looking at that 3 from behind, so I don't think it goes past the 7. It means I got to try to get all the way around to it. It makes this tough. Yeah, see, I don't like it. I don't like it when I was doing it, obviously, either. Oh, came into it. Oh, if I can see that 5, I just got so lucky. We'll see what happens. If I can't see the 5, then not too much luck, but taking a good look at it. I'm sure it's close. It looks close from here. Looks like I might be trying a safety. Nope. I'm jacking way too high. I was trying some voodoo. Some voodoo magic that did not work. Ball in hand to Trevor. It's the last thing you want to do. You got your opponent iced out. They haven't been shooting a whole lot. Give them ball in hand with a couple balls to go. They start getting some confidence. Once they get confidence, they'll start stroking. No. Easy to lose a match that you're up. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have played a safety or something there. He'll just roll this forward a slight bit, so keeping that angle on the 6. Now I can use that angle on the 6 to bounce 1 rail back out towards the spot and shoot the 7 in the side. Yeah, just like that. Oh, we bumped it. Looks like it still goes, though. It's hard to see what angle he has. He can either draw back for the 8 in the side, or he can follow forward off 1 rail and come out for the 8 in the side. Yeah, follow. He missed a shot, though. All Alright, left me with a long one. All I gotta do is make it though. I shouldn't shape it pretty natural. Come off that side rail and just bounce out. All I gotta do is make it. Yeah, most skill level 9 shouldn't have a problem with that shot. But never know. We're not professional. We miss a lot. I do. I miss a whole lot. I can put some draw on this and just come one rail, or I could use top and go 2 rails. Okay, I went draw. I want to be on that rail. It makes that 9 a little tougher. Ah, good. Almost missed it, it looked like. 35-15. Breaking from the side again. Watch that 6 ball or the 5 ball go in the right pocket. Yeah, 5 ball, dead end. Lost the cue ball though. Like to try to stop that cue ball dead if I can in the middle of the table. I've got a combo here, but it's a long one. The 6 is pretty close to the pocket, makes it a little easier. But anytime you got that much distance on a combo, it's a little tricky for me. Yeah, a little tricky for me. You guys may be able to knock that in, but I struggle with it when there's distance. Alright, Trevor's on the 50-yard line. He can cut it left or right. I think cutting it to his right affords a little better shape for the 2 ball. But either way, he's got to make a good shot. He went left. Yeah. Now it's a juicy looking table. Again, I should be able to get out here, but I like to do stupid stuff, so we'll see. It's a good view of my bald there, my bald head. Alright, this is just a probably a stop shot. That 3 can be a little tricky. It's so close to the side pocket. We don't want much angle on it. Yeah, just a stop shot. Now here's probably another stop shot, and I'll take a little tougher shot on the 4 unless I can draw it back a little without scratching. May have to cheat it a little bit. Use left spin, throw the 3 ball to the right. Yeah. Straight follow on this, go 1 rail down below the 7 and back over for the 6. Yep. Well, I got a little straight on it though. I would like to just stun over off of that rail and come over for the 7, but I'm pretty straight. I don't know if I can do that. I have to hit it real hard to be able to do that. Well, I shot it quick. I had a plan. Man, I'll put a stroke on that one. That's a good shot. Shoot this one straight up with follow. Give me a slight angle for the 8 to the 9. There I go. Doing stupid stuff again. Yeah, that's hard to watch me miss that shot. Trevor's got a good look here. It's kind of got that weird angle where he's got to get to that 8, maybe stun 2 rails. Oh, he just drew it straight over. It was a good shot. Tricked me on the camera. It looked like drawing it might scratch. Straight top on this one. Don't put that left on it because you could scratch down by where his chin is. Yeah, straight top. Good shot. Trevor should have no problem with this one. Bringing our score to 1941 after this rack, provided he doesn't miss, which he didn't. Now we got us a race. Trevor's going to 46. So he's almost halfway there. I'm going to 75. So I'm over halfway. This is a good break. Looks like he made one, the wing ball. He's got a good shot at the 2. He could bounce one rail out for the 3. Oh, missed a shot though. All right, looks like I've got a good angle. I could draw, just try not to hit the 9 and draw over by this right side. Yeah, right about there where I'm looking. I could draw over to there and make the 3 on the other side. And that makes for a good shape on the 4 as well. Oh, I went behind the 9. Ooh, might have hit that too hard. I don't know if I meant to go behind that 9. It looked, from the camera angle, it looked like a straight draw on top of the 9. Maybe it had more angle though than what I could see on camera. Yeah, this ugly kick shot here. I don't like that. Yeah, kicking to make it. There's not a whole lot of future in that. I mean, if I make it, maybe I drift forward for the 4. But it was stupid to overhit that last one. Follow forward a bit for the 4. So you gotta be careful not to get the angle, the wrong angle on the 4. He'll go into the 6. He did a good job. Followed it up far enough. Now he doesn't have to go into the 6. He could play this short side just with straight top and cheat the 4 a little bit. That's exactly what he did. He played it with a stun though. Yeah, even if he makes this shot, his shot on the 4 is not going to look pretty. Yeah, I think he hooked himself. Now he can kick 2 rails behind the 6. And if he can push the 6 over to this side rail and not hit the 9, he can get a safety out of it. Like that, but ran into the 9. It's a good try. I don't know if I can, looks like I can cut that into the side. Kind of got to let the cue ball go a little bit. Don't know if it goes past the 8 into the corner. That would be optimal. Good shot. Oh, playing the 7 in the side. That was a good shape. Now I can just stop or draw a little bit for the 8. Stun it up. Follow this forward for the 9 in the other side. Perfect. That should be all she wrote for this rack. 46 to 23, provided I don't mess that up. Speaking of messing up, it looks like I messed the score up. I don't know if it should be 47 to 23, I think. I'm not sure we've had any dead balls. Yep, there it goes. I updated it. I'm doing this commentating obviously after the fact. I've already edited the video, so made 2 on the break. It's nice breaking with that template rack. You get a nice tight rack every time, so you can have consistency on your break. I don't care how good you hand rack, there's always going to be some gaps that make it break a little different. Oof, that inside spin killed me on that shot. Didn't account enough for the deflection and overcut it. Left Trevor a nice look at this. Just got to think about how he's going to get on that 3 ball. He could thin it and put a little inside English and come up in between the 5-8, or he could spin it with outside which is what he did. It's a little trickier that way, though. Now all he has is a kick shot just to try to hit it. I don't even see a good way to try to make it. Maybe 2 rails, bottom rail over there next to the 8, and then up towards the 3, but that's tough. Always going 3 rails. Behind the 8. Yep, good try. Tough kick. Okay, I've said it a couple times, but I'll say it again. I should be out here. Emphasis on should, because as we've seen already, I like to screw that up. Straight top, or maybe a little top right. Come for the 4. Okay, I came all the way down for the 4 in the side. I wanted to make sure I didn't have that weird angle that had a possible scratch. Straight follow, come off this top rail and back out. Perfect. I got a slight angle. I can either draw or I can follow left. Follow left's what I did. This is off angle a little bit, but I can put right, bottom right on the cue ball, hit the 6 full enough to stop it, and throw the 6 into the pocket. So I should be fine on this shot. It's a pretty easy shot. Oh, just when I say that, I come around and play it a weird way. That way worked out pretty nice too, though. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe there was more angle than I could see on the camera. Is the only reason I think I would play it like that. This is just a little stun left or bottom left, either way. Come out a little bit for the 9. Okay, I went 2 rails with it. Hit it too hard as well. I'm struggling a bit, it looks like, with my speed and shot selection too. I just buckle down and make this shot with some bottom. Make sure I don't scratch. Should be good. There it is. 56-24. No idea how many innings, because this isn't an actual match for league. We're just playing an APA race. That wing ball and the 1 ball went this time. Do I get a good look at the 2? Absolutely not. 2's way down table. So I'll probably play a safety, try to get him behind that 5 ball. A little top left, and the speed's got to be right. Okay, I went behind the 8. If I could have snuck him in behind that 5, it would have been better. But behind the 8 works. Playing a pro, you know, someone who's really good, a pro or someone like that, though, this safety would never work. I don't think they would probably kick safe me back. So it's important to try to lock him up behind that 5 to cut off his easy kick. Yeah, good kick. Got safe too. Nice shot. Alright, so I don't know from this angle if I can nick the 2 ball around the 8 or not. If not, I'll probably kick behind the 5 ball at it. I'd like to try to make it. It's so close to the pocket. I might even kick to this top rail and then side rail and come straight at the 2 to try to make it kind of a 2 rail kick in the corner over here. I'm looking at 3 rails. Yeah, I'm trying to make it. Not a bad try. I got a decent leave out of it as well. I got lucky. Trev can play a good safety on me here. He could hit rail first and then the 2 and shoot the 2 up towards the top of the table with bottom, stop it, or he can hit the 2 straight and draw it back. I think he went for the combo there. He left me a combo too, and it's a long one. It's kind of off angle too. That in order to shape the 2 after, I think the 2 is going to stop on the 4, and I need to follow hard with left English in order to shape the 2. That's the tough part here. I might be able to draw, but I don't know. Too much angle, I think. Yeah, see, that draw didn't. I'd have had to really hit it hard to draw over there. I'll probably play a safety here. I mean, the bank's here. It doesn't come with the best shape in the world if I make it, so not a lot of future. I would go for a safety here and try to get the cue ball down behind the 9. 2 ball up on that rail. Okay, I went for containment. That may work though. We'll see. Yeah. Yep. Too high on it. I'm not going to say it this time. Every other time I say it, I end up messing up the run out. So we'll see what happens here. Just draw back, 3 in the side. This will be a stop shot or a slight draw, or I might even stun it towards the 5 a little like that. Yep. I could use a hard stun with left English here is probably the easiest way to shape it. If I try following, then the 9 and the 8 come into play. Yep, like that. Back and forth, I got a little closer than I wanted to, so now the angle's steep, so I want to use straight top and just go back and forth. No English. Missed it though. Man, I don't know what my problem is. It's hard commentating my own match because I want to jump in the screen and punch myself when I do something like that, but it is what it is. That's why I'm not a pro. Good shot by Trevor. He's got a good angle to just make it with high ball. Come 1 rail back over to the 9. You could hit it soft too, but that's what happens when you try to hit it soft. It's more of a delicate shot and you have a tendency to miss it. You hit it a little firmer, you can stroke it. It's a little more confidence in your stroke. It's a little more accurate. Straight draw, and then this 9 ball is pretty standard. All right, I'm 10 away. 10 away. Trevor's 21 away. Same break. I used this break the whole rack, except for my first break, I think, was from the other side. Oh, the wing ball nor the 1 ball went in, and I got kicked into a scratch. Get that rack out of there while Trevor figures out what he wants to do with his ball in hand. Looks like he's going to draw back just a little bit for the angle on the 2. Now he can play this with right and come back for the 3 in the side. He's got to be careful of that scratch though. Yeah, he came close. Oh, good shot. Now I would just follow this forward a bit for the 4 in the other side. Looks like he's jacking up to try to put some voodoo on it. Yeah, and he got a good leave too. It was a good shot. Now if he has any angle at all, he could stun the cue ball over slightly and he may have a look at that 5. Or he could draw it straight back. Like that. That was a good shot. Now it looks, from here it looks like he's got a good cut at that 5. He can make it. And if he uses straight top or a slight bit of left, he should be able to shape that 6. Okay, he went for the bottom, for the short side shape. Didn't leave me much look at that 5, though. I've got a thin cut into the side, or I've got a big time blind cut into that top corner pocket. Now the blind cut will come with a decent shape. The cut in the side will come with a decent shape as well. So looks like I'm going for the side. Yeah, overcut it. No, undercut it. Man, would have had a tough shot on the 6, but it would have been a shot. Looks like I left him pretty good on the 5. I think he can see it past the 9. He's going to want to put a little bit of right, kind of a stun right, come off this top rail and over for the 6. Okay, he made 2. He's showing off now. He made 2 and shaped the 6. That was a good shot. Now this one I hit natural, no bottom, because you don't want to risk the scratch. Just let it flow into the rail. Yeah. That's the first dead ball this whole set. Alright, bingo bango. Little top. Roll forward for the 9 in the opposite corner. Unless I'm feeling lazy, then I'll draw it like that. I did that so I wouldn't have to walk around the table. Pretty lazy if you ask me, but it is what it is. 68-31 with 1 dead ball. I need 7 balls. And I got 1 on the break, 2 on the break, no look at the 1 ball. I'm gonna have to kick at this one. You can't push out in APA, so you either gotta kick at it or make it. Oh, what was I doing there? I hit that so hard. Man, that was a pretty horrible attempt. It's what the Spanish call el horrible. Ball in hand for Trev. Trev only needs 14 points. This ball in hand could give him a good run at it. Good stop. You can make that 2 with a stop shot. You just got to make sure he doesn't jack himself over that 8 when he's shooting the 4. So he wants to separate himself from the 8 ball a little bit here. Okay, he got an angle. Now it looks like he should be able to hit this with a stop shot, shoot the 5 and the other side, but then he's going to have the off angle where his cue ball's coming away from the 6. Okay, rolled forward for the corner. That helps him get the angle on that 6. Now I think if the 6 goes past the 9, he can just draw it over. If not, this becomes a lot tougher. Yeah, I don't think it did pass. It looks like he was trying to shape it for the side. We're going to find out here, because either I'm going to shape it for that corner past the 9, or I'm going to hit it light and shape it for the side. I'd prefer to shape for the corner, I think, here. On a 7-foot table, anyway. On a 9-foot table, I'd shape the side. Okay, I did something completely opposite and just ran into the 9. A little bit of a freewheel shot there. Not a whole lot of thought into it, I don't think. Top inside English, maybe. Yep. Oh, man, I was flirting with it. These last 2 balls for the win. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your match. Appreciate everybody watching. If you can, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you.